Good evening. This is Vin Skelson. The man at the piano is Tom Waits. Ralph Ebler at the drums. It's a December night in New York City. Tom and Ralph and I kind of find ourselves sequestered in the deep bowels of a recording studio off 8th Avenue here in New York. Me and Tom and Ralph and a couple of bottles of beer.
Since you left me, baby.
Hey, Tom.
Talking about late night and early morning low cloud. Chance of fog, chance of showers into the afternoon. Variable high cloudiness and gusty winds. Gusty winds at times around the corner of sunset and Alvarado. Ahead of a slow-moving cold front. Cause we're in a thunderstorm. Start increasing over the southeast and south central portions of my ability to deal rationally with a disconcerted, precarious emotional situation. I get extremely upset. And I start passing out wolf tickets on a regular basis. And the 1034 millibar high pressure zone extending from my eyes down to my cheeks. Baby, it's cold out there. And it's cold out there. And it's cold out there. Well, baby, it's colder than a gut-shot bitch wolf dog with 9 sucking pups pulling a number 4 trap up a hill in the dead of winter in the middle of a snowstorm with a mouthful of porcupine quills. For Christ's sakes, baby, it's cold out there. You get yourself 3 hots and a flop and the first thing smoking out of town. Get your jazz Oxfords on, walk all over my life, don't bother me. It's cold out there. Since you left me, baby, you know it's cold out there. Cold out there. Cold out there. The extended outlook for an indefinite period of time until you come back to me, baby. High tonight, low tomorrow, and precipitation is expected. Late night and early morning low clouds. Late night and early morning low clouds. Late night and early morning low clouds.
Okay. How are you, Tom?
Oh, I'm pretty good. Under the circumstances, just got here this afternoon from Cleveland, Ohio. I was in Cleveland for a couple of days. Every now and then you just have to go to Cleveland, whether you like it or not.
Tom is in New York to do a couple of nights down at the Bottom Line. Is New York one of your favorite cities?
Yeah, I like it here.
I've heard stories about you hanging out on 42nd Street and 8th Avenue in New York.
Oh, me?
Yeah. I've heard stories.
It's my twin brother.
I've heard stories from people who are involved with your record company who wanna wine you and dine you when you come to town. And all you want to do is hang out in cheap bars on 8th Avenue.
Oh, no. Must have the wrong guy. First time I came to New York, I guess about 5 years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I'm not sure. I played at Max's Kansas City and opened a show for Charlie Rich.
Really?
For a week, yeah.
That's a strange show.
Yeah.
And a strange place for that show, isn't it?
It had its moments. It was all right. It
You're from California.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up in Los Angeles. Yeah. I've been on the road doing clubs for a while now.
The setting for a lot of your songs is that kind of sprawling blight that some people refer to as Los Angeles. You know, some of the characters and some of the streets and some of the places. You use that a lot, don't you? The environment in your songs.
Yeah, because everybody needs a different climate in order to write, I guess, yeah. But, I write about stuff like that, yeah.
Can you do a California song for us?
A California song?
Yeah, a California song. For the folks in New York on a cold December night.
I don't know, let's see. Well, it's fine. Some things are not necessarily indigenous only in Los Angeles or California. You know, it all depends on where you go, I guess. Let's see. I do you a little story here. This is it's about running into an old partner after a long time. Let's see. I was gone for quite a while on the road doing clubs, and I ran a cat named Joe Montalongo, and I used to take out his sister. I used to take out both of his sisters. I mean, individually. And I ended up at a place called a Tiki Room one night, and Joe showed up. But it was kind of a time to reminisce, and say, sight for sore eyes. You know, it's a long time no see. I'm working hard, hardly working. Hey, man, you know me. Oh, you know, half drunk all the time, and I'm all drunk the rest. Oh, Monk's still the champion, but I'm the best. Say, hey, barkeep, what's keeping you? Keep pouring drinks for all these palookas. You know what I think? We toast to the old days, and DiMaggio too, and Drysdale, and Mandel, Whitey Ford, and to you. Well, you know the old gang ain't around. Everyone's left town except for Thumb and Jardina. They said just might be down. Well, how's old Possum? Oh, shit, I lost him. I was in New York. Oh, I ain't seen him in years. I heard he's working at Sears, you know. I don't know. Hey, barkeep, what's keeping you? Keep pouring drinks for all these palookas. You know what I think? That would toast to the old days. And DiMaggio too, Hamwood, Drysdale, and Mandel, Whitey Ford, and to you. Well, you know, I guess you heard about Nash. Yeah, he was killed in a crash. Hell, that must have been 2 or 3 years ago now. He spun out and he rolled. Hey, he hit a telephone pole. He died with the radio on. I heard she's married with a kid. She finally split up with Sid. He's up north for a nickel's worth for armed robbery. Well, I'll play you some pinball. Shit, you ain't got a chance. Go on over and ask her to dance. And I said, hey, barkeep, what's keeping you? Go on, keep pouring drinks. For all these palookas, you know what I think? It was a toast to the old days and DiMaggio too. And Drysdale and Mano out at Ford and to you. Yeah, I'll see you around. A little bit of California, I guess. I don't know. This is even more, I don't know. This is a little merchandisable commodity number here. Yeah, I'll step right up. Yeah, I'll step right up. That out of ever wants to win. I got a power against the Lord. And that's right that you too can be the proud owner, cause the quality goes in before the name goes on. On $10. On $10. We got service after the sale. How about perfume? We got perfume. How about an engagement ring? Some for a little lady, some for a little lady. About $3, $4, got a year-end clearance, got a white sale. We got a smoke-damaged furniture, and you can drive it away today. Yeah, act now. AMC I give to you. They come in all colors, one size fits all. No muss, no fuss, no spills. And you tired of kitchen drudgery. I said everything must go. And we be going out of business, going out of business, going out of business sale. 50% off original retail prices. You skip the middleman. You said how do we do it, how do we do it, how do we do it? Volume, turn up volume. You've heard it advertised. So don't hesitate. Don't pick out which doors down. Don't pick out which doors down. The guys step right up, step right up, step right up. And that's right, it flays, it chops, it dices, it slices, it never stops. Lasts a lifetime, mows your lawn. Pick up a kiss from school, delivers a piece, it lengthens, and it strengthens. And it finds that slipper that's been at large under the Chase Lounge for several weeks. Plays a mean rhythm master, makes excuses for unwanted lipstick on your collar. And it's only a dollar, gotta step right up, step right up. Ointment or suppository, it actually shrinks hemorrhoids without surgery. Yeah, step right up. You tired of being the life of the party, but change your shorts, change your life, change into a 9-year-old Hindu boy, get rid of your wife, and it walks your dog. And it doubles on sacks, you can jump back jack, see you later alligator, and it steals your car. He's rid of your gambling debts. It's new, it's improved, it's old-fashioned, it never needs a winding, never needs a winding, never needs a winding. Yeah, it's effective and it's defective. It creates household odors. It is sanitized for your protection. It gives you an erection. It wins the election. So why put up with painful corns any longer? It's a redeemable coupon. No salesman will visit your home. I got a jackpot, prizes, are worth guaranteed. How do we do it, how do we do it, how do we do it, how do we do it? We need your business, and we're going out of business. So get on the business end of our going out of business sale and receive our free brochure. Zip right up, yeah, zip right up. Please allow 30 days for delivery. Terms available. Your credit is good. Vets no down. For a nominal service charge, batteries not included. Gas the rider. Calls the rider. Moves the rider. Gas the rider. Cause the large print giveth and the small print taketh away. It's the rider. Gas the rider. I said, oh, get away from me, kids. You bother me. The rider, the rider, the rider, the rider, the rider.
What, Tom? What makes some of your songs poems like that? You know, kind of rap poems, kind of jive kind of poems, and some of your songs are songs with real beautiful melodies. You know, I mean, is it subject matter? Is the fact that a kind of a love song or a lost love song is a song with a melody, and a going out of business sale song is a song with finger
I guess
snapping.
you could handle that, but you know, in any one of a number of different ways. But I just thought that there's something just inherently rhythmic about a barker or a used car salesman or you know, pitchman, carny cat. You know, there's always a rhythm there in order to hold your attention. You know, and
There's a road rhythm too, like that, the one you do called "Diamonds on My Windshield." That's kind of you feel the wipers going back and forth across the windshield as you're coming down the road. You know?
But there's always a couple of different ways to approach any type of a tune or an idea that you might have. You know? I could have done Step Right Up like a ballad, but I don't think it would have fit, you know. I just don't think it would have fit. And, yeah, I don't think it would have fit. It's about a restaurant. And, actually, originally, this particular place was nothing more than a men's room, but they decided to knock out a wall and build on, you know? And,
How many rooms?
3 walls, that's all I had. Well, night hawks at the diner. Vermont's 49er with a rendezvous of strangers around the coffee of the night. All them gypsy acts and these insomniacs. Now the pepper's been red, and now the waitress said eggs and sausage and a side of toast. Hash browns are with chili in a bowl. Burgers and fries, and now wood got a pie. I'm in a graveyard charade, it's a late shift masquerade. 2 for a quarter, a dime for a dime. Woolworth's rhinestone diamond earrings, and a sideways glance. But now the register rings, and now the waitress sings. Eggs and sausage and a side of toast and coffee in a roll. Hash browns are whizzed and chili in a bowl. Burgers and fries, now wood got a pie. Well, as you know, she was up against the register with an apron and a spatula. And with yesterday's deliveries and the tickets for the bachelors, she's a moving violation from her conker down to her shoes. But it's just an invitation to the blues. feels just like Cagney. She looks like Rita Hayworth, the counter of the Schwab's drugstore. You wonder if she might be single, or she's a loner, she likes to mingle. You got to be patient, try and pick up a clue. And she said, how you gonna like 'em? Over medium or scrambled? And you say, hey baby, anyway's the only way. You got to be careful not to gamble on a guy with a suitcase. Honey, I got a ticket and I'm gonna be getting out of here. I'm stuck in a tired bus station. You got an old pair of shoes, but you know it ain't nothing but an invitation to the blues. In the classified section offered no direction. I'm talking about a cold caffeine in a nicotine cloud as the touch of your fingers lingers burning in my memory. Baby, I've been 86th from your scheme. I'm stuck here in a melodramatic nocturnal scene. 'Cause I'm a refugee from a disconcerted affair. As the lead pipe morning falls, now the waitress calls eggs and sausage and a side of toast. Coffee in a roll and ice brown to wheezy and chili in a bowl. Burgers and fries, now what kind of pie? Salad mode, if you will. Well, baby, no, I just come here to join the crowd. I have some time to kill. Just come here to join the crowd. 'Cause I had some time to kill. About a cat I met at Pennsylvania Station real late one night. His name's Rocky. Seems like there's always a guy named Rocky at Pennsylvania Station. Or any station for that matter. I mean, if there isn't, you know, they usually have a booth where you can rent one. And I've been everywhere, done everything. I was going to Philadelphia. He said, man, don't go to Philadelphia. He said, you going to take a train? I said, well, you know. He said, don't take a train, man. He said, let the train take you. He said, you know, I dream of Jeannie with a light brown hair. Because when I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. 'Cause I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. I'm a Jitterbug Boy. I'm but a shoe shine, resting on my laurels, and my heart is too. As Life of Riley, and I'm on the swing shift, and girls follow my drift. So you know once upon a time I was in showbiz too. I seen the Brooklyn Dodgers, they're playing their Pittsfield. I seen a Kentucky Derby too. But nowadays it's fast women and slow horses. But I'm reliable sources. I'm gonna be holding up this lamppost. So if you wanna know, I seen the Warpash Cannonball. Yeah, but you know that I've done it all. Because I slept with the lions, Marilyn Monroe, and I've had breakfast in the eye of a hurricane. And I fought Rocky Marciano. I've played in Minnesota Feds. I burned $100 bills, and I've eaten mulligans too. I got drunk with Louis Armstrong. What's that old song? You know that I taught Mickey Mantle everything that he knows. And you'll ask me what I'm doing here. I'll be holding up this lamppost, and I'll be flipping this quarter, just trying to make up my mind. And if it's heads, I'll be going to Tennessee. And if it's tails, I'll buy a drink. And if it lands on the edge, I keep talking to you. Zubazi, Skyway, Zubata Pity out that way. Zubazi, Skyway. I'm on Primrose Lane. Life's a holiday on Primrose Lane. I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. Zubazi, Skyway. And I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old dad. You can take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd. That's one. Well, let's see here. What do we got here? We'll do a thing about cars. This is kind of a sort of a mutational, subcultural, automotive. Southern California fascination with the internal combustion engine. Maybe we could do something here about it's about a, I don't know, it seemed like getting a driver's license when I was a kid. It was like, certainly a major event, you know. I mean, it was almost as important as puberty, you know. So, the first car I ever had I bought for $125 from a guy that was leaving town, and he had to let it go, and it was like real sentimental to him. You know, he was a Buick Roadmaster, and he said, I said at the helm, he said, well, turn it over, boys. I said, well, what? Yeah, I said, I'll give you $100 for it. And so this little piece about driving in the rain. No wipers, glove compartment full of moving violations. When diamonds on my windshield, them tears from heaven. And I'd now be pulling into town on the interstate and talk about a steel train in the rain. And as the wind bites my cheek through the windows of the late night, freeway flying, it always makes me sing. I got dust to try to change my tune. He's pulling a pass on the right, and he's rolling restlessly by a 24-hour moon. I got a Wisconsin, I can read the cue ball ahead, wishing he's home in a Wisconsin, baby. There's 15 feet of snow in the east, colder than the well digger's ass. And our Oceanside, end of the ride, San Clemente coming up, and them Sunday desperados slip backwards with the drive back. I got an orange driving and a neon peeling and the theater feeling through the beam, and I'ma talk about slave girls, hot spur, bucket full of sitting, and that metropolitan area. Them interchanging connections. Got fly-by-nights from Riverside. Out-of-state plates are on a little late night of sailors jogging for the fast lane. 101 don't miss it. Yeah, I roll in here's the concrete fields and the broken line of my mind. I got the eights going east in the piles, going nuts in the mud, and next is back and forth, and I'm seeing my sign, and I'm crossing the line. And I'll signal with the blinkers, the radio's gone off the air, and it's giving me time to think. I'm hearing the rumble as I'm fumbling for a cigarette, and I'll blaze out through that midnight jungle. Remember someone that can't forget. One more block, that engine's talking and the whispering a home at last. I said one more block, that engine's talking and the whispering a home at last. Home at last. Having diamonds on my windshield, got tears from heaven. And I'd now be pulling into town on the interstate, talk about steel train in the rain. And the wind bites my cheek through the wings of late nights. Freeway flying that always make me sing. I got late nights, freeway flying that always make me sing. I got late nights, freeway flying that always make me sing. There's Ralph Edler on drums there.
All right.
The drum. Sing me. Oh, yeah. Never saw the morning till I stayed up all night. I never saw the sunshine until you turned out the light. I never saw my hometown until I stayed away too long. I never heard the melody till I needed the song. I never saw the white line till I was leaving you behind. I never knew that I needed you until spoke I love you until I cursed you in vain. No, I never felt my heartstrings until I nearly went insane. See, I never saw the East Coast until I moved to the West. I never saw the moonlight until it shone off of your breast. I never saw your heart until someone tried to steal it away. No, I never saw your tears until they rolled down your face. I never saw the morning until I stayed up all night. I never saw your sunshine till you turned out your love light, babe. I never saw my hometown until I stayed away too long. No, I never heard the melody until I needed a song.
We're not rolling now. No, we're
Stop. I don't know.
Tom Traubert, want to get into that?
I could do that, yeah.
You don't want me on that, do you?
I better do it alone, I think, Ralph. I want to be able to slow down and all that. So.
Wasted and wounded, no, it ain't what the moon did. It's a God what I paid for now. See you tomorrow. Hey Frank, can I borrow a couple of bucks from you? To go waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. And I'm an innocent victim of a blinded alley. I'm tired of all these soldiers here. No one speaks English Everything's broken, and my Stacy's are soaking wet. To go waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. And now the dogs are barking, and the taxi cab's parking. A lot they can do for me. And I begged you to stab me as you tore my shirt open, and I'm down on my knees tonight. And old Bushmills I staggered, and as you buried the dagger in your silhouette window light. To go waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. And now I've lost my St. Christopher, and now that I've kissed her, and the one-armed bandit knows, and the maverick Chinaman, and all these cold-blooded signs, and the girls down by the striptease shows go waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. And no, I don't want your sympathy. The fugitives say that the streets aren't for dreaming now. Manslaughter dragnets and all these ghosts that sell memories, they want a piece of the action anyhow. Go waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. And you can ask any sailor, and the keys from the jailer, but the old men in wheelchairs know that Matilda's the defendant, and she killed about 100, and she follows wherever you may go. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. And it's a battered old suitcase to a hotel someplace, and a wound that will never heal. No prima donna, you know the perfume is on an old shirt that is stained with blood and whiskey. And good night to the street sweepers and all the night watchmen, flame keepers, and good night, Matilda.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
That's really nice. Do we know the origin of Waltzing Matilda? Did someone actually write that, or is that just one of those old folk things that goes back and the Australian song
original
Waltzing Matilda? Yeah.
I believe it was 1903. Yeah, I think it was 1903. And what happened was, originally I believe it was a poem. It was a poem, and it was put to music and became the unofficial national anthem of Australia, I believe. A Matilda is a backpack. So waltzing Matilda, it just means mainly just to take off, like blow town, And yeah, that's what the song means mainly. Let's see here. That more down and said, baby, knocking them down. You wear a dress, I wear a tie. We laugh at that old bloodshot moon and that bug in the sky. All the scribbled love dreams lost and thrown away. Every miss the shuffle of an overflowing day. And our love needs a transfusion, a shooting full of wine. Fishing for a good time, stop the dawn in your line. They wait and do go to pay on the lonesome more town. Said more, ripping, knocking on down. And you wear a dress, baby, I wear a tie. Laugh at that old bloodshot moon and that bug in the sky. But the new coat of paint on the line that one down and the city move, baby, knocking on down. You wear a dress, I wear every time. But after that old bloodshot moon and that bug in the sky, I do not do but do back that do back. Somebody likes beside. And more, I will be knocking up and down. You wear a dress, I wear a tie. But after that old bloodshot moon and that bug in the sky.
That's a good opening song when you're doing a radio show late at night. You know, New Coat of Paint, sure. You consider yourself a jazz singer?
No, I don't know.
I mean, in terms of the kinds of vocalists that you like to listen to, who are they? Mose Allison, people like that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I love Mose Allison. I like Oscar Brown Jr. a lot.
Yeah.
You know, Lord Buckley and William F. Buckley. That's his bastard brother.
Getting close to Christmas time, it'll be time to bring out the Lord Buckley rendition of the Tale of Scrooge, Christmas Carol.
Oh yeah, that's
that
really
piece?
hip. Yeah.
Which is kind of similar to the kinds of things that you do. You know, it's a song. I mean, at times you can take Lord Buckley's raps and almost write them down in musical notation, can't you?
Yeah, he has that quality to his voice. I mean, he was a real mad and impetuous storyteller. Yeah, definitely. And left behind a legacy, you know. A legacy or two. And, a wooden legacy. Yeah. But, yeah, I love Lord Buckley. I don't know, I like Clarence Frogman Henry, you know, too. And, I don't know. I like Charles Bukowski and Hubert Selby Jr., Nelson Algren, Mickey Spillane, Broderick Crawford, and Wally Cox, and Parnelli Jones, Andy Granatelli.
How about Jimmy Cagney?
Yeah, I like James Cagney.
James Cagney.
We weren't close enough for me to refer to him as Jimmy. But, I don't know.
Sometimes when I listen to your records, I get the same kind of feeling that I get sitting home on a rainy Sunday afternoon watching a 1942 grade B black and white flick on the tube, you know.
You got a black and white on. We finally got rid of the color, and we finally decided,
got back to the black and
white.
white.
Why wait until you're old enough to, you know. Yeah, we finally got a black and white. I'm real glad to have it.
The interim stuff. Supply I think there's meat there. All right, Monk.
Piano has been drinking. My necktie is asleep. And the combo went back to New York. The jukebox has to take a leak. And the carpet needs a haircut. And the spotlight looks like a prison break. 'Cause the telephone's out of cigarettes. And the balcony's on the make. 'Cause the piano has been drinking. The piano has been drinking. And light man's blind in one eye. And he can't see out of the other. And a piano tune has got a hearing aid. He showed up with his mother. 'Cause the piano has been drinking. The piano has been drinking, and the bouncer is a sumo wrestler, cream puff Casper milquetoast, and the owner is a mental midget with the IQ of a fence post. As the piano has been drinking, the piano has been drinking, and you can't find your waitress with a Geiger counter, and then she hates you and all of your friends, but you just can't get served without her. 'Cause the piano has been drinking, the piano has been drinking, and the box office is drooling, and the bar stools are on fire. All the newspapers were fooling, and the ashtrays have retired. As the piano has been drinking, the piano has been drinking. Not me, not me, not me. Well, we better adjourn. It's time to adjourn. Let me see here. About to do something else here. That's about a job. Had a lot of different jobs. Wages for days. I was working as a janitor, custodian at a mortuary for a while. But had a lot of different kinds of jobs. I was holding down 3 at the same time. I was driving a cab, working as a liquor store custodian, and I was a labor organizer at a maternity ward. So I was kind of busy, but it was always nice to get off work. So, I don't mind working. 'Cause I used to be jerking off most of my time in the bars. Well, I've been a cabbie and a stock clerk and a soda fountain jock jerk and a manic mechanic on cars. It's nice work if you can get it. Now, who the hell said it? I got money to spend on my girl. But the work never stops, I'll be busting my chops, working for Joe and Sal. I can't wait your way to see my baby. Well, she said she was leaving the porch light on for me. I'm disheveled, I'm disdainful, I'm distracted and it's painful. But this job sweeping up here is gainfully employing me tonight. Hey, Tom, do this. Tom, do that. Tom, don't do that. Dump the trash, clean the oven. You can count the cash, show your loving. It's a rare and a copacetic gift. And I'm a moonlight watchmanic. It's hard to be romantic and you got to be sweet pineapple by the cigarette machine. Sweet pineapple by the cigarette machine. I can't wait, get off work, see my baby. Well, she said she's been waiting up with a magazine for me. Well, clean the bathrooms and clean them good. Oh, your loving, I wish you would. Just come down here and sweep up me off my feet. This broom will have to be my baby. If I hurry, I just might get off before the dawn's early light.
Tom Waits on a December's night here in New York.
December.
Thank you, man.
Okay, yeah, that's a nice beer, thank you.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
I think that's it.
Yeah, it's good.
You've been listening to Tom Waits in an exclusive special entitled Nighthawks in the Studio, recorded on December 14th, 1976 at Mediasound in New York. Our recording engineer was Doug Epstein, production supervisor Vince Scelsa. Our thanks to Asylum Records, Mitch Canner and Rick Aliberti for their cooperation, and a special tip of the hat to Ralph Ebler on the snare.